Hello. In this lesson, I want you to recognize and apply the properties of inequalities to the measures of the angles of a triangle. And I want you to recognize and apply the properties of inequalities to the relationship between the angles and the sides of a triangle. Little review from algebra to start with. Remember, if you add two things up and they equal something else, well, that total is going to be greater than either one of those terms. That's what an inequality is. The comparison property, or sometimes called the trichotomy from algebra, says if you have two numbers, one of the three things must be true. They must be equal, one must be less than the other, or greater than the other. The one we'll use the most often in geometry in this lesson especially is the transitive property of inequality. That is, if you have two things, there's an inequality between two things. And let's say that second thing is less than the third. Well, then we can skip that middle step, and the first has to be less than the third. And the same thing goes with greater than. Addition and subtraction property of equality is if you add the same thing or subtract the same thing from both sides, then that must be true. The exterior angle inequality of a triangle. Well, what we just said by the definition of an inequality, I know the exterior angle of a triangle. I know angle 1 is equal to angle A plus angle B. Well, if that's true, then angle 1 is greater than angle A, or angle 1 is greater than angle B. That's all we're saying. So we can apply that in a couple of properties here. On example 1, I want to list all the angles that are less than angle 14. Well, here's angle 14. Angle 14 is an exterior triangle because we can see that line's been extended. So that means angle 14 is greater than angle 4 or 11, because 4 plus 11 make 14. So I'm going to say, oh, okay, so angle 4 or angle 11. Well, notice angle 11 is an exterior angle to the triangle on the left, the one, let me trace it for you. So angle 11 is an exterior angle to this triangle here. So that makes angle 11 is greater than angle 2 or angle 3. So I'll include those in there too. Since angle 14 is bigger than angle 11 and angle 11 is bigger than angle 2 or angle 3, that makes angle 14 bigger than angle 2 or angle 3. Well, then angle 11 is also an exterior angle to this triangle because I just extend that side out. So we'd say angle 6 or angle 7 then. Okay, now let's take a look at example 2. I'm going to erase what we just did here. And we kind of go backwards. I want to list all the angles that are bigger than angle 5. So let's find angle 5. So what is an exterior angle to angle 5? Well, if I trace my triangle that makes angle 5, I know 4 plus 11 is going to be an exterior angle, or 4 plus 5, I'm sorry, is going to be an exterior angle to angle 10. So I know angle 10 is bigger than angle 5. And then also angle 12 is an exterior angle, so I've got angle 12 is bigger Now let's look at angle 10. If I trace the triangle with angle 10 in it, is there an exterior angle to that triangle? Well, that's 16. So by the transitive property, angle 16 is bigger than angle 5. And then let's take a look at angle 12. That's an exterior angle to angle 4. Well, I already got angle 5, don't I? Because that's what I'm doing. And then I can have angle 15, because that's in my exterior angle. And, oh, don't forget about angle 17 out here on the outside. That's an exterior angle. So all those are bigger than angle 5.